We're here at Pocket Gamer Connect talking with Dan Laughlin from HyprMX. Hi Dan.
Hello.
How's it going? Okay, so first of all, could you introduce your company and tell us what you do?
Yeah, so HyprMX is a New York-based company. We're focused on bringing brands and Madison Avenue excellence to the world's best developers. So we've been working with major brands, Fortune 500 agencies for years, building them technology and helping them deliver the marketing messages that they need to get out to users through various platforms, including the web and now more recently mobile. So now we've taken that same attention to technology and to high quality brands and brought it to mobile developers. The idea being that the average small to medium-sized mobile developer doesn't have the relationships with those level of companies, so we can bring them software and the content that allows them to run McDonald's, Microsoft, Audi inside of their app and benefit from the move that we're seeing where Fortune 500 brands are moving big budgets to mobile and diversifying away from just desktop spend. So at the end of the day, HyprMX brings those brands to mobile game and app developers in order to help them thrive and earn more money and monetize the hard work that they've done to build great audiences and great retention.
Great, sure. So what brings you to Pocket Gamer Connect?
Well, we always like to get out and see our clients and our friends, but this is a great week for us. We are announcing a new product called HyprMedia, and HyprMedia it's mediation distilled. It's a video mediation product that really simplifies what has traditionally been a difficult piece of software for mobile game and app developers. Essentially, mediation is the software you need to help run multiple ad networks in one app. So if you've got a decent sized app, any one ad network, including our own, might not be able to fill all of the ads that you need. And if you want to run as many brand ads as possible and maybe some game ads as well to round out your monetization, you want to be able to pipe in multiple ad networks at once. We have enabled developers to do that through HyprMedia in what we believe to be the simplest, most user-friendly, intuitive platform available for that need. So that's why we're here this week. We announced the product, we've just launched it, and couldn't be more excited about it.
Can you tell us about some of the key trends in the industry at the moment?
Sure. With my bias towards the advertising side of things, I'll say that when I talk to developers, the thing that they're always worried about, and this is not maybe a new trend, but increasing in importance given what people spend to attract users, is retention and then monetization. Of course, in that order. There's no point in integrating a bunch of ad networks if you can't retain your users to monetize them. So we see developers putting extra care into their experience. And when they think about their experience and what's best for their app, they then extend that thought into how do I manage advertising and show ads in a way that is not going to cause a drop in quality for the experience of the user. So when they go through that thought process and talk to companies like us, they say, okay, well, I want to bring in the best ads possible. The technology's got to be great. I want familiar brands. I want something that's engaging. And so they look for companies like us to bring them that and provide that extra 10, 20, 30% revenue to their bottom line that can help them either be profitable or start up a new game or go after that project they've always wanted to. So after retention, monetization's huge. Obviously, in-app purchase is a big driver, but we're seeing major companies, including some of the publicly traded ones, state that 10, 20, 30% of the revenue is coming from ads, and it's because of software like mediation and the advent of big brand dollars on mobile, enabling that kind of level of revenue to be generated. So we love being on the forefront of that, both from bringing the content and now the technology.
Sure. Okay, so you've covered a lot of this. I was just going to ask, how is your company reacting to these trends? Is there anything kind of more broadly that you haven't covered?
Yeah, I mean, we sat back over the last year and said, what do developers need beyond what we're already giving them, right? Yeah. Our kind of core competency has been bringing them that brand content, giving them super high payouts to run those ads. That's what we do. That's our day job. We said, how else can we react, to these needs? And the answer was through software that helps them manage multiple ad networks at once. And so by extending our position in the industry, by helping developers solve another problem, we're essentially allowing them to do a better job at their core competency. So don't take your best engineers and have them write code for managing ad networks. Put them on building backends or designing new mechanics. We'll do that hard work for you. We'll do everything under the hood. We'll make it simple for you to update your app so that you can run all the best ad networks at once. And we'll make sure that those ad networks compete with each other to deliver the best ads to you, so you can get the best brand ads, the best game ads at the highest payout possible. So, HyprMedia is kind of that reaction to what we saw as a little bit of a immature part of the market. Mediation is relatively new, especially for video. The first products were great at getting the job done, but not great at making it simple for people to get that job done. Yeah. And so we've simplified that so everyone can step back and spend their time on the things that they're best at.